Myself Aryan Upadhyay and you are watching EduGyan. I am here to serve you very important MCQs from CBSE Class 9 second term exam. These questions are not from a chapter and not from a part of your NCERT book. These are the questions that I have taken from many of the science refreshers and all. These are the questions that even I got in my examination of the session 2020 and 2021. So guys, let me begin and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you will get all the important notifications from my channel. So here we go.
नहीं
So guys, first question is pretty easy. Rahul took 5 moles of Na and Mohit took 5 moles of Fe atoms in different containers of same weight. Which container is heavy? Rahul's container, Mohit's container, container of both having same mass, or insufficient data given. We remember that the option that is written insufficient data given or none of the above nota is never being the answer of any question mostly. I am saying that rarely. And I want the answer of this question by you in the comment section given below with full explanation. Okay. Question number 2. Which of the following statements is not true about an atom? Atoms are not able to exist independently. Atoms are the basic units from which the molecules and ions are formed. Atoms are not neutral in nature. And atoms aggregate in large numbers to form the matter that we can see, feel or touch. Okay. So correct option is option number C. Atoms are not neutral in nature. This statement is not true because atoms have same number of protons and same number of electrons. Therefore, atoms is always neutral. Okay. So this statement is not true. Question number 3. An atom of an element has 19 protons, 19 electrons and 20 neutrons. The mass number of the element is. We have to find the mass number of the element. So the mass number of element having 19 protons, 19 electrons and 20 neutrons will be what? So yes, definitely it will be 39 because because mass number is the sum of neutrons and protons. Okay. Next question, question number 4. Which of the following correctly represents the electronic distribution in the magnesium atom? In this question, we have to tell that which of the following correctly represent the electronic distribution in the magnesium atom. Okay, so the electronic configuration for the magnesium atom is 2, 8, 2. Okay, you have read about the shells of an atom. So K, L, M, N shells. These are the 4 shells. The next question: an element X is divalent and another element is Y is tetravalent. The compound formed by these two elements will be what? One element is X which is divalent and another element is tetravalent. This question I found is most of the online examinations that I've conducted in the year, in the session 2020 and 21. And these are the questions that I have got in my second terminal exams. That's why I'm sharing these with you guys. Okay, so the answer to this question will be x square y. Okay, x square y. Okay, next question. The molecular formula of potassium nitrate is what? The molecular formula of potassium nitrate. So the molecular formula of potassium nitrate will be KNO3. Okay, KNO3. ये तो सबको पता होगा. KNO3 होता है. Okay. Question number 7. The atomic mass of sodium is 23 U. Okay. Previously it was written as AMU, atomic mass unit, but now it is written as U only. Okay, unified mass. The number of moles in 46 gram of sodium is 46. We have to tell the atomic mass of sodium is 23 U. You all know. Okay, so we have to tell the number of moles in 46 gram of sodium. Okay, so the number of moles in 46 gram of sodium will be 2. You can calculate it and then write the explanation in the comment section below. Okay. Question number 8. Which isotope is used in the nuclear power plants to generate electricity? This question is not only found in the 9th class examination. This question is also found in 12th class. 12th class examination also. Because this question we can say is universal. It can come in any class. Okay. So the answer to this question is uranium 235. Uranium 235. Okay, remember this. आगे बढ़ने से पहले मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि अगर आपने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए और बेल आइकन को प्रेस करना मत भूले, जिससे आप हमारे चैनल की हर वीडियो को सबसे पहले देख सके।
नहीं।
अरे भाई क्या दुश्मनी है, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो ना।
नहीं।
चलिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिएगा। अब आगे चलते हैं। Calculate the atomic number of the element whose atomic nucleus, only nucleus, has mass number of 23 and neutron number 12. Okay, so we have to tell atomic number of the element whose atomic nucleus has mass number of 23 and neutron number 12. The easiest way of doing this is to remember one concept, that neutrons plus protons is equal to mass number. So if we subtract neutrons from mass number, then we can get atomic number itself. So here the mass number is 23 and neutron number is 12. So we can subtract 12 from 23, so we can get 11. Okay, so the answer of this question is 11 protons, or we can say atomic number. Question number 10. What was the source of alpha particles in Rutherford's scattering experiment? This is the most important question that I've seen in all the online examinations. Yeah, I'm serious. This is a very important question that you have to remember. The answer to this question is helium nucleus. You have read about alpha particles, but it is more important to learn deeply about alpha particles, that it is made from helium nucleus. Okay, helium nucleus. Now question number 11. What property of an element determines its chemical behavior? So the property that determines an element's chemical behavior is based on its valency. Okay, valency of an element. Next question. Magnesium and sulfur combine to form magnesium sulfide. You all know, okay, with the masses of magnesium and sulfur in the ratio. Oh my god, you have to tell the ratio that magnesium and sulfur are combined to form magnesium sulfide. Okay, so we have to tell the ratio. So we can calculate it. Okay, we can calculate it by the atomic mass and all. So the answer to this question is 3:4. Now move to question number 13. Which radioactive element is used in the treatment of cancer? We have to tell which element is used in the treatment of cancer. Okay, by which cancer has been treated. Okay, by which element? The answer of this question is cobalt 60. What? Cobalt 60. You have to remember this. Okay. Question number 14. Why do most of the elements try to participate in the chemical combinations? Options are to gain more electrons, to achieve net gases configuration, to complete their octet, or to complete their inner shells. Okay, we have to choose the correct option among the following. The correct answer is both 2 and 3. Okay, both 2 and 3, to achieve inert gases configuration and to complete their octet. Now move to the last question of this part A. A goalkeeper in a game of football pulls his hands backwards after holding the ball shot at the goal. This enables the goalkeeper to do what? It increases the rate of change of momentum. Okay, it increases the rate of change of momentum. So guys, अगर आपने इस वीडियो को बिना स्किप करे पूरा देखा होगा तो गाइज मैं श्योर हूँ कि आप अभी के अभी साइंस का एक टेस्ट देने के लिए रेडी हैं। तो गाइज अभी मिलते हैं पार्ट बी की वीडियो में। ये था पार्ट है। मैं हूं आपका दोस्त आर्यन उपाध्याय। तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलेगा, बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दीजिएगा और वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा।